What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Southampton career mode here on FIFA 21. And today, we're going to be taking on Manchester City in the Premier League. Before we get into the game, we've got a lot of things to be showing. Usually, I'd be showing the previous goals from the previous games, but today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you the results, but we're going to be taking a look around the club. That's looking at the players we currently have, what the plan is to do with them, and who's in the youth academy and things like that. So we'll take a look around, show you the stats for all the players, and then we'll go ahead and take on City in the Premier League, who are currently 9th in the league table. As you can see here, top goal scorers Luis Suarez leading the way with 7 goals in 7 games. That means he's currently on to match his record, I think. Maybe beat his record even. So as the table stands, we're currently 3rd in the league. Arsenal in 5th. I don't know why I'm mentioning them, but they're 5th. Not 4th, Liverpool are 4th, they're the one behind us, and then Wolves and Spurs are above us. The rest of the league table, Leicester in 6th, Chelsea and Man City, you see, dropping down the table. Early in the season, there's still plenty of points to be won here. Manchester United down in 12th in the league, and bottom of the table is Nottingham Forest. Newcastle down there only on 1 point this season as well, not looking good for them. Derby County on 2 points, and Stoke, who came up, they've picked up 6 so far and are also down in trouble. So that's how the league table is looking right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the previous results we've had since the last episode. So last time we played in the Champions League against Napoli, which we won 3-1. Next up, we took on Burnley and won by 3 goals to 2. This one we was actually behind. I think we went in front, then we went behind 2-1, and then late turnaround in the last seconds of the game and winning that one. Dramatic. Not going to show it though, why not? Then we beat Warsaw in the cup by 3 goals to 1. Another Premier League game, we beat Fulham by 1-0, and then we beat Molde by 3 goals to 1 in our next Champions League game, leading into today's game against Manchester City. We've got an international break before the next Chelsea and Barcelona games. That's going to be next episode. No games in between, so it's going to be straight into game against Chelsea, straight into the game against Barca. So all gameplay next episode. But for today, let's go take a look at the stats for the players so far this season. I know we're only 7 games in the Premier League, so over to the squad is where I need to be. Squad hub is where we're going, and we'll sort by who's in the club at the moment. We'll take a look. Actually, you know what, a better way to do this is to go here and show you the lineup and stuff like that. So Suarez up front, as we know the first team. This is how we're currently lining up with. We might switch this back for Almeida to fit in there. He's not even coming up because he's tired. He played the last game in the Europa League. Does that mean he's going to be tired for the City game? Wow, that's a lot of fatigue there for Hatter, and I wasn't expecting. Oh, wow, we might be in trouble for City. That's today, and our players are tired. Oh, God. Anyway, let's take a look around the club. Forget the City game for now. And Nketiah is our backup striker. Sissoko, Junior, and Cantwell on the benches. We've got Marcos Antonio, of course, Zavada, and Van der Voort. Now, we know these faces. We've seen them playing a couple of times already this season, but a couple of guys we might not know. We haven't seen yet. Jackson King's a striker, 64 rated. We've seen him before, but not too much action from him so far. He's good physically, and he's also got good pace, so he's looking like he could be okay. He's got good aggression. He looks like, how tall is he? Can I see that? I can't. He's probably like 6'2", so we'll see that in a second, maybe. Bobby Law as well. We've got Kurt, the Turkish attack midfielder. Milandovic, who played the last game in the Europa League as well. Actually almost scored last game and hit the post, and then Nketiah tapped in to make it 3-1 on the rebound. Fabio Silva, of course, the regen. We've seen him. Dogan, who's a striker, another Turkish guy. Wesley Hurt, still here. Pavlak, and this guy, Anderson, we recently picked up. He's a Swedish striker who's very, very quick, and he looks like it's probably Zlatan's regen, I'm not going to lie. But we bought him on off the free agents. He's in, and he looks good. And he's going to be, he's up there with Jackson King for the next spot at striker behind Nketiah. So we'll see how his progression goes over the course of the next few months. We've got Bobby Page. He's really quick. And apart from that, he probably should go to sprinting because he's not very good at football. And then we've got a few guys down here at the bottom. We're going to be selling these guys off, I think. We're going to try and get these guys moved away. This is going to be the bottom line eventually, and then adding players down after that. But most of these guys are going to be leaving us, hopefully, pretty soon. I think he's possibly going to Everton at the minute. We're sorting out a deal for that for about $8.5 million. So he's probably going to be leaving in January. And we've got a lot of money still to spend in January as well. We'll save changes to the team sheet. Now we're going to take a look at the stats. Who's played the most games, who's scored the most goals, things like that. So go to the stats, goalkeeper. Let's sort by appearances first. So Bednarak currently and Ihatharin playing the most games, 12 games played for them, 7 in the Premier League, all 7 games played in the Premier League for both these two guys. And they've also played 2 Champions League games, and I think that's the pre-season tournament they both played in as well, but so far. And then Walker Peters 11, Van Housen's played 11 games, Amada has played 11 games, Suarez played 11 games, Alex McCarthy's only played 10 games, he's sat 1 for Van der Voort then. Eddie Nketiah currently 5 games is a decent shout. He scored 2 goals so far. Let's actually sort by goals, that's going to give us something to talk about, and it's Suarez leading the way. Oh, of course, he didn't actually score pre-season for us, but since then, twice scored in the Champions League in his 1 game, which we saw against Napoli, and he's also scored 7 and 7 in the Premier League. So he is not a one-season wonder. He's still killing the game at 23, and he's gone up to 80 overall, which is nice as well. Even a nice round number up top for us. Amada is second in the scoring charts right now. 1 in pre-season and 4 goals so far in competitive games. 2 goals in 2 games in the Champions League, and he's scored twice as well in the Premier League. He's also got 2 assists. Suarez 4 assists. I mean, this guy's just involved in everything we do, isn't he, Suarez? Walt Prowse has scored 3 goals so far this season. 1 of them was at pre-season. 1 in the Champions League we saw against Napoli, the wonder strike that almost blew the roof off the place. And then Premier League goal he's also scored as well. He had to in 2 goals so far in 12 appearances with 5 assists. Goals-wise, not doing the best, but he's got 5 assists, so we can't really argue. He's crossing them balls in for Suarez. We know what he does at 19 years of age, 80 rated. A lot of potential for this guy. Eddie Nketiah has twice scored, as we saw, 1 in the Champions League, 1 in the Premier League so far for him in 5 appearances. Crepin Diatta, you know, he's got 1 goal, no assists. The ball's getting down the left, obviously more to Ihatharin than it is Crepin, but the 22-year-old Senegalese man, 80 rated. He can play up front or on the left wing as well, but the performances aren't quite there for him in this season. 6.3 average rating in the Champions League game he played, and a 6.9 in the Premier League over 6 games. So Crepin needs to step up performance-wise, I think. Otherwise, maybe he's going to be a player we looked on to replace with a world-class right winger. Marcos Antonio has come in, and he's played 4 games so far for us, 2 in the Champions League, 1 in the Premier League, and also appeared in the Carabao Cup game we played. He actually got a goal and an assist in that one against Warsaw. So, yeah, it was against Warsaw, but he put the performance in. That's what's important. Cantwell's got a goal. Kurtz actually got a goal in the Carabao Cup as well against Warsaw, and so did Diogo Silva. He also got 1. No appearances so far. No goals so far for anybody else on the list. No appearances so far for Shane Long, El Yanusi, Slattery, and Ludu. Jackson King yet to make an appearance. Bang Cheese now in the first team, yet to make an appearance. Jamie Cabrera also in the first team now. No appearances for these guys. So, yeah, that's the appearances, boys. The goals scored, things like that. Who's the club? What we're going to be doing with them. Did I want to speak about anything else? Yes, I did. Menu still to look at. Don't worry. It's just the Youth Academy guys. We'll take a quick look at who we've got here. Sorted by goalkeeper. We've got 257 rated goalkeepers. We've got Ellis Dunn, who's got good potential. But Ruben Burgess has got a little bit better potential. He's guaranteed minimum is 83. But they could both definitely be world-class goalkeepers. Ellis Dunn is 6'4", slightly taller than the 6'3" Burgess. And, yeah, they look very similar, so we'll see which one of these grows the most and whether they can ever get into the team. A couple of guys at centre-back who look very good. We've seen these guys before. Reece Brown, of course, and Luca Michel. I'm guessing that's how you say his second name. I have no idea. 62 rated and 61 rated at 15. Both look amazing. Not the best potential for Reece Brown. Amazing potential for the Belgian, though, at just 15. Both can also play right-back, and both are right-footed. We do have a right-back. It's this guy, another Belgian. Legrand, Victor Legrand, he can play centre-back as well. He's 6'3". Michel's only 6 foot. 6'3" for our right-back though, who can also play centre-back and 4-star skill moves, but overall stats don't look too great, you know. They're all yellows, there's no greens, there's no standout areas. He's just a good, solid base player, but he's 18. So for the Youth Academy, if I'd saw this guy on the free agents, I'm probably not going to sign him. But we kind of need a right back. That's why it's here. We're just hoping he grows a few more ratings. He's not moved so far this season from 64, so we'll see how it goes for him. Another Belgian, it's Simon Laurent, defensive midfielder, 59 rated at 15. Looks like he could be great he's got a few green areas. He's got it jumping, aggression, sprint speed, and strength. His acceleration is okay. We're improving that via his training. And on the ball, not too good. His defensive is okay. He's probably, with 54 defending, yeah, he's definitely a midfielder, isn't he? We've just got to get that passing up. His passing's terrible. Ronnie Richards is another guy. This guy's 5'5", left-footed, 64 rated, 17-year-old now. And I'm going to promote him to the first team in a second, I think. He looks okay. Maybe never going to do anything for us in the middle, unless he's got some serious improvements. He's probably a cam more than it was. CDM with 34 defending. We should probably move his position, but he's a centre mid for me. He does need to improve his defending, his physical, which we are doing. But I train him. We're going to promote him though. He's 17. Get him up, boys. Get him up. And the last guy we've got is Adriano Hayes, who is a 16-year-old central midfielder at 59 rated from Brasilia, 5'7". This guy didn't quite have the skill moves and technicals that I needed him to have, but he's in and he's got decent agility, decent balance. Overall, not the quickest, but for centre mid, you're never going to get that from the base, I don't think. So his dribbling's okay, ball control's okay, his passing's not great, but yeah, he's bang average absolutely everywhere. I think this guy for a 16-year-old, not ready to promote him just yet. I think he needs to get a few more ratings under his belt before we do anything with them. As far as growth goes, we've only had this guy. Reece Brown's gone now to 61 from 59 rated this season, and Laurent's gone up by rating as well. And that brings us to the boring part. Over, we do have 40 million in the bank, boys. Just saying. We've still got 40 million to spend in 300k weekly wages to put on a player if we need to. And we are miles away from January, so a lot of time to think about what we want to do with the money. And also money coming in from sales of other players, so possibly towards 50 million. Let's stop rambling and let's get into the game today. We're taking on Manchester City at home. They've not had the best starts of the season. We're up there at the top. Can we get to 20 points? Possibly finish today's episode on top of the table with Wolves and Spurs both slipping up. That would be very nice, thank you. Let's not get smacked around by Man City, please. And this is how we're going to line up for that City game. I didn't realise how tired the players were going to be after that Europa League game. And yeah, we're going to have to line up like this. Junior's in for a hatter, and I thought he'd have enough fitness for this game, but he was very fatigued still. And Puig in the middle, Diatta on the right, Suarez up top, of course. He didn't play, and Nketiah played. That's why he's have full fitness right now. Ward-Prowse and Sissoko are going to play through the middle. No Thiago Almeida. Too tired for this one. Hoyt at centre-back and Zavada. I mean, look at this centre-back partnership against Aguero. We're in trouble. Zavada's quick, but he's not the best defensively. Hoyt's better defensively, but has got the movement of a tank. So not in, he's a tank. I mean, he's a tank. He can't actually turn around. So could be trouble. We've also got Reggie Cannon at right back in today. And Mendes at left back. McCarthy will be in goal, but the City lineup looks extremely strong, doesn't it? With Axel Witsel at the defensive position. They've got Sergio Ramos in there as well. Yeah, this could be a struggle. Let's hope they take it easy on us, because that team is not that 100% team we would want to have coming into a game against City.
Welcome to St Mary's Stadium. Please welcome to the pitch Manchester City and Southampton.
Then Luis Javier Suarez will get us underway against Manchester City. Back into James Ward-Prowse. Big 3 points on offer for us here today. If we can take that from City. Zavada over to Wesley Hoyt. Oh no! I told you he was turning like a tank, and De Bruyne has nicked it. Zavada's got pace, but he got no technicals. And Aguero scored after 3 minutes. Oh, like my centre-back partnership wasn't predictable enough. Zavada and Hoyt. Oh no, this is not a good start. Aguero's put them ahead after 3 minutes. Hoyt just had no pace. Zavada goes over to cover. Agility, just a step better, isn't he there? KDB and slips it to Aguero. McCarthy scrambles across, but no chance, and it's 1-0 City. I mean, only 2 Manchester City players have touched the ball so far. That's Kevin De Bruyne and Aguero, so that says a lot about how that goal went down. We've done it. Zavada's give the ball away to Dele Alli now, and we are in trouble here today. I've got to switch on. Aguero's nicked it over Reggie Cannon and he's sprinted away. He's going to try cut inside. We've got Sissoko back there. Maybe he's got a bit of defending. Nope, nope. Here's Sterling. Stand up, boys. No tackles. Just stand up. Dele Alli's on against the blocking. That's better, but we are looking very shaky at the back. Cancelo will find Dele Alli. Oh, that's a good ball. Mendes is trying to stop Bernardo. He can't. And here's Dele Alli, saved by Alex McCarthy. Oh dear. This is not good. Diatta will find Reggie Cannon, who's more interesting going forward. But we... What? Nobody from City's bothering to come back here. And Reggie Cannon's just walked down the pitch. And it's Ricky Puig. Back to Reggie Cannon. Blocked. Cannon again goes to get it across, but Ramos blocks, and the City players there. We're just walking back. Reggie Cannon just strolls up the pitch. Sterling, can we do something? I mean, they're all over us here. Hoyt's got the ball at centre-back, and I'm scared. Just kick it, boys. Kick it away from him. Aguero was right there, ready to pounce. And we will not be able to do anything about it. Sergio Ramos, who just punts it long. Box him in, boys. Box him in. I like it, Sergio. He learned that at Real Madrid. Sissoko, Diatta, Puig will go for that 1-2, why not? Diatta's in again. Porte is going to have to make a decision here. Oh, he makes a brilliant one. But Ederson doesn't. Almost gives the ball to Suarez. A gift back would be nice, to be fair. City. Sissoko can win that header, and because Ramos was so square, he's going to find Suarez. Oh, what a save by Ederson. He puts them away, Suarez, all day long. But this time, it's on his left foot. Maybe that's why. It's to his left. It's definitely going in. Good save by Ederson. But Ramos took that free kick and then was out of his central position. And it gave us an opportunity. Ball into the box towards Sissoko. It finds Sergio Ramos, of course. Zavada. To Ricky Puig. There's the ball. It's just too slow. He couldn't get it to Ward-Prowse, who was going in behind. Dele Alli's going to now make a counter-attack opportunity for Bernardo Silva. Half an hour into this game, we are struggling. Mendes, get back, son. Why are you walking? Urgency defensively, please. And look at that when he does. Just beautiful defending, Nuno Mendes. Now here's Mauro Jr., who tries to go the other way, but it's a good tackle. Now, Cancelo for Manchester City. Axel Witsel will find Dele Alli. And Cancelo keeps that in play despite the loose pass from the Englishman. It goes back into Dele Alli now, and now square to Axel Witsel. Zavada tries to get his body in the way. Still Witsel, twisting, turning, teasing. De Bruyne. Oh, just look at that. Good job Aguero was in the way there. Zavada tries to block it and almost deflects it into his own net. They're really struggling out here to get something. And Suarez, just hold up. Beautiful. Look at that. Just what Suarez does off the ball. Beautiful. And he's not messing things up. Making funny touches. He's really good. That almost was a pen. Zavada's very much out of position here. I think Nuno Mendes went wandering. He was trying to cover the wing, but that's going to be onside as Hoyt tried to get a head start on the run of Bernardo Silva and just played him on. He just had to play the offside trap there. Nuno Mendes defends well enough for now. 38 minutes of this game gone. Mauro Silva will give it back to João Cancelo from the throw. Mauro Jr. is in there and gets a good tackle in. And then Mendes' ball away. Won by Axel Witsel. Sitting there and recycling possession. We'll do that all day if we let him. And now Raheem Sterling into Kevin De Bruyne. Edge of the box. It's going to find its way to Dele Alli. He's a Spurs player, boys. Get him. Get him. Yeah, we knew Spurs players can't hold the ball that well. Across the box to Bernardo Silva. Away to James Ward-Prowse. Can we break? Can we break here? With James Ward-Prowse, no, we cannot. Cancelo does well. Suarez will just hoof it into the area where Junior was running. Mauro Junior now out wide. We've got no one in the box. Piqué, Ricky Piqué. No, it's going to fall. Suarez, I've deflected in! Beautiful. We need a bit of luck, and we get it. It's off Yuri. And it's Suarez who is claiming it. If they give it him, that's 88 in the Premier League for Louis. And he turns to the faithful Southampton. In fact, did you spot yourself in there, boys? Did you spot yourself? Mauro cuts it back. Shot is going on target, I think. And it just deflects off the left back into the back of the net. It's definitely going in. It's got to be a Suarez goal, and it is. 8 Premier League goals in 8 appearances for Luis Javier Suarez. Right before the break, when we needed him to show, he does. Mauro Jr. cutting it back. He's doing the Hatterin work.
referee has indicated there will be a minimum
it slipped through Mauro there.
2 minutes of added time.
And Nuno Mendes. A good tackle. 2 minutes to the break. João Cancelo wins it over the top to Bernardo Silva. Zavada's going over to close him down. And they're going to go back, as they usually do, and try and work it through the middle to Axel Witsel. Ooh, good strike. Sissoko resisted the temptation of sticking out a leg and fouling Witsel right at the end there. And at the break, we are level with Manchester City. Neves goes for that defence, splitting over the top ball to Raheem Sterling and absolutely nails it. I think he's come on for Dele Alli, I'm not sure, I didn't actually see. Wesley Hoyt's going to this time defend well, and then Reggie Cannon with the toe punt across the box clearance. Been a while since I've seen one of those, but why not bring it back, Reggie? Nah, you're not doing that there, bro. There's no one there. We've got you, mate, we've got you. What a ball. That's an unbelievable cross. Reggie Cannon with a header over Sterling. De Bruyne heads it goalwards, and McCarthy on the stretch. See, our next game is against Chelsea's. Sterling's defensive skills are put to the test. A complete mistime slide tackle. Make him look stupid. Why not? Ricky Puig, that's nice. And Ward-Prowse might be in here. James Ward-Prowse for Southampton. And he strikes it straight down the throat of Edison. And outplayed, and we turn to the bench, who is more tired than the first team. Terrible management from me today. What is going on? Look at the state of our bench. Todd Cantwell is going to come on. As he's the only fit player. You know what? Let's give it another 10 minutes before I make a change. That's ridiculous. De Bruyne. Edge of the box will slip it to Raheem Sterling. Chipped in towards the head. Zavada with a good clearance. And he'll find Diatta with it. And that's Sissoko for us. To find a pass for Sissoko. That will be nice. He's going to find Ward-Prowse. Who's going to pick out Luis Suarez. And Suarez surely. Good save by Edison. Crepin can maybe recycle this. No, Yuri's there. And that is a huge opportunity. What a ball by James Ward-Prowse. This man is showing his quality this season. He really is. De Bruyne to Axel Witsel. Into De Bruyne. City patient with it in the middle. Now Bustos. Who is this guy? He's better than Wesley Hoyt. Whoever it is, he's going to slip it to Sterling. McCarthy makes himself big, and Hoyt's going to slide in and get it away. Sissoko looks like he might want to be changed here. 70 minutes in, we've got to defend a corner. Perfect time to make a change. Let's get Almada on for Ricky Puig. And we'll also bring on Cantwell for Fresh Legs over Junior. And freshen things up a little bit. City almost score. On the corner to defend. It's Bernardo Silva's ball in. An easy save for Alex McCarthy, who has an England call-up, I can confirm. Nuno Mendes has been taken out by Neves, who's playing very deep for a striker. But for some reason it's working for them because they keep finding chances. Here is Bernardo Silva. It's a weird ball back to Bernardo Silva. And then cut to Bustos. And what feet was that? I mean, look, what agility, ball control. 99 stat does this man have? That was unreal. He shifted that ball across. And Pep's man has done the business in the 76th minute. Look at this insane footwork. I mean, he's against Wesley Hoyt. Oh my days. That's unreal. Just in and out. No chance for Hoyt. I told you he turns like a tank. And because of him, we've conceded 2 goals on his tanky turns. Tanky toins. Look how deep Witzel's dropping now into that centre-back spot. They give the ball away to Sissoko. Ward-Prowse. Just slip him. Oh, it wouldn't come back for him. Almeida, maybe. Surely, oh, deflected save by Edison away to Hoyt. Almeida almost turns hero, and surely it's going to find his way through here for us. Great pressure. Almeida's got it again. He's trying to get in, and it's a good tackle by Diaz. Who's then flattened by Almeida off the ball. Edison might have just rescued them at the last second here. Another brilliant save. He stopped a couple late on. Got to work it quickly. It's Reggie Cannon. Forward. front post, back post, anywhere. Ederson's hands is not the place where you want it.
2 minutes of added time.
Zavada's going to win the header. Prowse is going to get it. The pressure is on. Got to make it pay. Great ball, Cantwell. Suarez. Almada, surely this time. It's Almada. He's going to slip it in. It's 2-2 on the stroke of the 2nd minute of added time. The last kick of the game. Almada's rescued a point for us against City. Off the bench and doing the business. Cantwell did really well with the ball into Suarez, who turns playmaker yet again to find Almada. Suarez involved in every single goal we score. 3 Premier League goals for Almada now. And only 1 point for us today. We wanted 3 at home. A point against City in the long run. Probably an okay result. At least we didn't lose. That's the main thing. We managed to rescue it. We think we're unbeaten, so that's rescued our unbeaten run with the last kick of the game, actually. Scenes. Absolute scenes. And with that result, we come to the end of today's episode. Elyounoussi confirmed sold to Everton for £8.5 million. He'll be moving in January at the start of the window. So he's going to be sticking around the club still for a little while. At the end of today's episode, though, we still sit in 3rd, 1 point above Liverpool after that result against City, but we have lost ground on Spurs and Wolves, who now sit on 22 points at the top of the table, and Chelsea up next for us. If we lose that game, they go above us, so it's not looking great. We've got to get that result against Chelsea, and then we've got a game against Barcelona in the Champions League next episode as well, so 2 huge games. Make sure you're back for them ones, but that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.